And we're back. Here we are. As promised, I'm going to get this abdominal video going today. So first, a couple things just to kind of go over as far as overall abdominal strategy. Everybody wants, six-pack abs and the washboard stomach and a flat tummy and all of that. But the big thing is that abs are really a reflection of your diet, unfortunately. So you can do crunches and sit-ups and planks and leg lifts and everything else until you're blue in the face, but you will not get that desired look in your stomach until you fix what you're eating. It has been said, and it is true, abs are born in the kitchen. So we will go through an abdominal workout which can help develop those muscles, but really if you want to start to see those muscles and get rid of that layer of body fat that is covering them, the big key is what you're eating, and you need to fix that first. We'll get into more nutrition stuff on a different video, but for today, we are going to try to get an abdominal workout, and when we're hitting our abdominals, we want to try to get our full abdomen. So that covers the upper abdominal muscles, the lower abdominal muscles, and the oblique or the side abdominal muscles as well. So we're going to give you a kind of a workout to go through and hit each one of those areas, and it should be pretty quick. So hopefully we can get this thing rolling, and I won't get complaints about how long my videos are. And I am wearing the mask because I am at school, so them's the rules. This is a public building, I'm a public employee, and that's what I must do. So sorry if you can't hear me super duper clearly, but I gotta do it. I'm a rule follower. All right, here we go. The first thing with abdominal workouts is we're gonna kind of go over the importance of crunches and also the form on your crunches. So a few things to really focus on when you're doing your crunches is, first thing, my lower back needs to stay on the floor. If I'm kind of catapulting myself up, that does not help my abdominal muscles. So my lower back is pinned to the floor. Imagine somebody sticking a stake right through your belly button and you've been stapled to the floor, you cannot get up. Next thing is your breathing. As I come up towards my knees, I want to exhale and squeeze my stomach muscles. Okay, so big exhale out, squeeze stomach muscles. And the other thing is we don't want to pull on our head. If I'm doing this, that's really just working my neck out. Okay, I really want my shoulders coming up off the ground, and I'm not pulling on my head at all. So the first thing I need to do is take a time out. No, I could do it on here. I could do it on here. Hold on. I'm a solution finder. Where's the timer? Timers. Stopwatch. Okay, so instead of going for numbers like I usually would do when we're doing these videos, I have trouble keeping track if I'm talking. So I'm just going to go for a set time, and that way I'll change exercises based on the time, not the number that I've done. So the first exercise is going to be that crunch. Here we go. We're going to go 30 seconds of crunches. On your mark, get set, go. Remember to breathe. Exhale as you drag your shoulders up off the ground. Don't pull on your head. Keep that lower back pinned to the floor as you're driving your shoulders up. We're at 20 seconds. Feeling the burn, feeling the burn. Yeah, buddy. Good, that's 30 seconds. Now I'm gonna come up. Next one I'm gonna do is called a negative crunch. Okay, a negative crunch just means that I'm doing the reverse part of the crunch. So I'm coming from all the way up at the end of the crunch, leaning back, and then coming back out. When I lean back, I want to get to where my feet almost come up off the floor, and then I'm coming back out in front. It's here, back out in front. We'll do 30 seconds there. And you can do numbers if you want. The only reason I'm not doing numbers is because I lose track of how many I did, and then it gets all messed up. So when I'm doing my negative crunches, I want to really exhale right here at the back, and then bring it back out. Next one is a side crunch. So we're going to go 30 seconds on each side. Okay, the first side, I cross my legs. Okay, I'm bringing my left elbow to my right knee. Left elbow, right knee. Go 30 seconds again. Remember to breathe, exhale as you come up. I like to put my hand on that side of my stomach so I can feel it working as I'm doing it. About 10 more seconds. Okay, and we'll switch. Same thing, going the other way. Remember to breathe, remember to keep that lower back pinned to the floor, driving your shoulder up towards that knee, not pulling on your head. Couple more. Good, okay. The next one is a little bit tough. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 different ways to do it, just in case you can't do one of them. So the first one is just a leg lift. So I'm going to put my hands underneath my bum, bring my feet straight out, and I'm just going to raise my legs up and then come back down nice and under control. Up, back down under control. Coming up, back down under control. Keep my legs relatively straight. Just a slight bend in the knees. Okay? If that's too tough, or if you feel like your hip is doing the work and not your lower abdominal muscles, okay, this is one that targets the lower abdominals, right down by your belly button. If you don't feel it there, and you're feeling it in your hips, another one you can do, the change is tucks, okay? Rather than raising up this way, you can bring your feet still 6 inches off the ground and then drag your knees towards your chest and then come back out. Here and back out. And then the last one is, if neither of those work and maybe you're feeling some pain in your lower back, you can kind of lean back here. Same thing, we want our feet straight out. We're going to tuck our knees towards our chest, just like this. Okay, you can do one of those, or you can go for all 3 if you want. If you really want to target those lower abdominal muscles, that would be a good idea to hit all 3 of them, or you could spread them out through the rest of these exercises that we're going to do. The next one is called a bird dog, okay? For those of you that don't know, bird dogs are hunting dogs that hunt birds, and when they see the bird, they point, okay? You've seen it in the cartoons, just like that. So we're going to hold that for about 30 seconds. I think I'm at 10. As I'm holding, I want to keep my abs tight. I'm really squeezing that stomach to make sure that the abs are the focus of the exercise. Okay, if you want to make it a little tougher, you can kind of try to bring that foot up off the ground. That's going to kind of cause you to lose your balance a little bit. Switch it, same thing on the other side. We're going right leg, left arm. Okay, so opposite arm and leg. We're in a straight line from our heel all the way to that hand that's out in front of us, pointing like a bird dog for about 30 seconds on each side. If you start to wobble and kind of do this guy right here, the key is really tighten up those stomach muscles and make sure that they're really, really tight and that your core is stabilized when you're doing the bird dog, okay? 30 seconds on each side, or you can go longer if you want to. Next one is a side plank raise. Okay, we're only gonna, okay, the video's getting long, but we're going down on the ground with our side plank. We're just gonna raise up and then back down. We'll do 10 of these and then we'll switch. It's kind of hard to look at the watch when you're in the middle of an exercise. Switch it, get the other side. Same thing. Drive your hips up and then come back down. And 10, all right. Next one, and I'll just stay this way, is kind of like our crunches, but now it's a toe touch. So I'm gonna bring my legs straight up in the air, and make like an L shape with my body, keeping that lower back pinned to the floor, like so. And then I'm just driving up, reaching towards my toes, and then coming all the way back down. Make sure I exhale as I come up, and squeeze those abdominal muscles. Exhale, squeeze. I like this one because since you're reaching out in front, you are not able to pull on your head, which is a bad habit a lot of us get into when we're doing our crunches or other abdominal exercises. We'll do a couple more there. Next one is a scissor kick, okay? Same as we were doing with our leg raise. Hands go underneath your bum, okay? Feet up, and we're just gonna scissor our legs, okay? Slow and under control. And again, here we wanna try to make sure that our hips are not the ones working. The focus here is on our lower abdominal muscles. Okay, so we're here. Make sure you keep breathing throughout all these exercises, or you'll pass out. You can go a little faster if you want. Just make sure that your hips are not doing the work, and your lower abdominal is what's doing the work. Next one is a reach through. So I'm just reaching up between my legs, my feet are flat on the floor, my knees are bent, and we're just reaching between our legs and then back down. Same thing, I'm exhaling as I come up and back down. Exhale, squeeze, back down. We're almost done. Okay, then the last one we're gonna do is a really good measure of how hard I've been working in my ab routine here. Okay, so we're gonna do a plank on our forearms. Okay, so we're here, we're holding, our body is in a straight line from our heels, back there, all the way up to our head. We're keeping our abs tight. Continuing to breathe normally. Each time I exhale, I'm tightening up my abs. What I don't want to do is let my lower back sag towards the floor. Okay, I want to keep it up off the ground. You're better off up higher than way down low. That's going to put pressure on your lower back. Not good. Okay? We're here, straight line from the heel to the head. Keep your abs tight and your glutes tight the entire time. Hold it for as long as you can. When you start to shake, you can go ahead and let that one go. And then you can go back through, okay? Give yourself a little bit of a rest at the end after your plank. And then you can go back to the beginning and do it one more time, two more times, three more times, how many ever times you feel up to. And that's going to be a pretty good ab routine, at least to get you started. We can add to this as we go, but we hit every part of our abdominals over that routine. Do it a couple more times, and you should be feeling the burn in there, hopefully. So make it a great day, nice. Take care of yourself and the people around you. Be nice, wash your hands, and don't forget to be awesome.